Hi everyone, and welcome to my Stampin' Studio. I'm Tina Rappy, and I've got some fun things to share with you tonight. Alright, we've got that on good. Just making sure that I can see if there's any comments coming through. So then we'll be good to go. Alright. Okay, so today I'm going to share with you some different projects using the Abstract Beauty suite. There's a lot of really cool things in this suite, and I think it's an easy one that when you look at the catalog, it's easy to look past. But there's a lot of great things in there. So before we get started on that, I want to let you know about a special party that I'm throwing, and it is my celebration party. And it is a party where you get host benefits. Okay, we won't be gathering together. You just have the opportunity to earn the host benefits. So between now and 5 o'clock on Valentine's Day, so Monday, February 14th, between now and February 14th, if you place an order of if you place an order of $100 or more, not only will you get to choose 2 celebration items, but you will also, your name will be thrown in a hat to earn host benefits, and everyone that participates in this will get host benefits. So the benefits will range anywhere from $15 in shopping spree up to a $40 shopping spree. Also, the opportunity to get something at half price, or the Calming Camellia stamp set, which is a celebration stamp set that's available only to hostesses that have a party of 300 or more. So what we're going to do is tie all of those orders together, submitted as a party, so there is a specific host code that you need to use, and then that will be posted on my blog tomorrow, so you'll be able to see it then, all of the details on it. But yeah, so then you have until Monday at 5 o'clock. Then I will email you back and let you know what part of the host benefits you earn, and then you have a day to get back to me and let me know what you'd like. So you can either go onto my online store at stampinstudio.com and place the order using the specific host code, or you can email me with what you would like, and I will place that order for you. So we'll talk a little bit more about that at the end of this, but for right now, let's go ahead. I'm going to move the camera down, so let me cover up this so you don't get busy. All right. Camera go. There we are. Okay, so now we're down. Okay, and so if you guys are on, pop on and say hello, and maybe where you're from, and that will be helpful for me. Now, this host code that you see here, this is not the one that's tied to my celebration party. I am going to find that one as we get towards the end. But anyway, Abstract Beauty. So you'll find this in the Spring Mini Catalog on page 48 and 49. And so let me just move this out of the way, and I will start showing you some of the items in here. So the Abstract Beauty Designer Series paper. This paper comes 4 inches by 6 inches, so it works out perfect for card making. And I just want to show you some of the different prints here. So this is front and back. Okay, so you can see many of the prints have little gold accents in it, and then the other sides are more, I call them neutral. They're not really neutral, but okay. And then we have these with the gold, and these two. So there's things in here that would make nice masculine cards as well. And with these cut to this size, the 4 by 6, there's absolutely no waste there at all. And I'll show you what I'm talking about with that. So this then is the Abstract Beauty Designer Series paper. Okay, so that's one of the things in the suite. And then we have the Abstract Beauty Ephemera package. Okay, so let me show you some of these things. So we have different little punch-out things here. We've got some other ones. There's a frame here. And then we have some gold on vellum designs too, which are really pretty. So we're going to be using that this evening as well. Let's set that aside. What else have we got here? We have some of the adhesive backed hexagons. I love these. I wish there were more black on here because I use that more than anything else, but those are great. And then the last thing that I have in that suite is the Beautiful Shapes dies. Oh my gosh, you guys, these are amazing. I love these hexagons, but also these little hexagons that when pieced together with these other parts, so like that fits in there as you're doing it. So you can make the coolest things with this. Okay, but mostly tonight we're focusing on the designer paper and the ephemera pack. So let me go ahead and get out for the first card. So what I did with this print is I just took the paper trimmer and I trimmed off 3/4 of an inch. So this now measures 4 inches by 5 1/4. And that makes it fit on a regular size card front perfectly. So the regular card front measures 8 1/2 by 5 1/2 and it's scored at 4 1/4. So then this fits on there perfectly. So what I'm going to do here, first of all, I am going to grab some of the polished pink ribbon and I'm just going to measure it out. I just want it a little bit longer than what the paper is. And then, goodness, I just had my adhesive and I imagine I'm looking right at it. Here we go. I do that all the time. Okay, so for this, I want the ribbon to run down here. So I'm going to, on the back side, I am going to put a strip of adhesive on both sides. And then I am going to put this on about right there. Okay, so it's attached there. And next, I'm going to take the ribbon again, tuck it underneath here, and I'm going to tie this in a knot. So this is a faux knot. So we didn't wrap it around the whole piece of paper front and back and then tie it in a knot. We're just going to do it this way. All right, so I've got that there. Let me just trim off the excess. Okay, I am going to go ahead and add more adhesive then so that I can attach this to the card front. And if you notice, this is one of them that has some of the gold shimmer in it here. It's so pretty. All right. Then I'm going to get the inside ready. So I just have a piece of basic white and then the little piece that I cut off from the top here. And this is going to decorate the inside of my card. So I'm just going to put this right at the bottom edge and this will go inside. Have you guys played with this suite yet? There's really some pretty things with it. Okay, so we have this. And next, I have a piece of basic white cardstock, and this measures 2 2/3 by 2 2/3. And the stamp set that I'm going to use for all these cards tonight is the Happy and Heartfelt. There are sentiments in here for absolutely everything. And I'm going to use Being Awesome is Just Your Thing. And this we're going to stamp in Polished Pink. And I'm going to stamp it right in the middle. All right. And then I'm going to bring the ephemera pack out, and we're going to use this frame here. Okay, this piece right here. So what I'm going to do first of all is I'm going to go ahead and attach this right to the card. Right there. And then I want to put this on here. Now you could take dimensionals and cut them into tiny little pieces and put it around the edge. But what works much better is the foam adhesive strips. So you get 2 sheets of them and long strips on here that you can cut to size. But I found that this works perfect here. So I'm just going to go around the edge. And then I'm going to grab, let's see, where did I put them? There they are. I have some scissors that I just use for adhesive and stuff so they don't get all gunked up with my regular ones. Okay, so then I'm just trimming it off where I need to. But this makes it really easy. These little foam strips are great if you're going to do a shaker card too, because you don't have any little gaps with things like you do if you would use dimensionals. Just trying to make your life easier, you know. All right. And there's just a tiny little bit there that I won't use. Now I'm going to stick that on my dimensional sheet because I can still use that for something to pop anything else up. All right, then let's get these edges off. All right, and this is going to go right over the top, and so it's popped up. Now let's go ahead and add a few other embellishments. So if you notice, the flowers that are in here are the same flowers that are here, so let's add a couple. Okay, I think I'll put one down here. So let me grab a dimensional. Put that there. And then here, I can take this larger one and pop it up on here so we've got layers. Yeah, I think that's what I'm going to do here. Is I'm going to do this one on here flat, like that, and then put this whole thing on with a dimensional. Being awesome is just your thing. So obviously with the pinks and everything, that's a very feminine looking card. But I did the same thing using another one of the prints. Same exact layout. This one being a little more masculine. And here I'm using some of the stars that come here on this vellum sheet in there. So let's have a vote. Which do you like better? The blue one or the pink one? Okay, so in your comments write card 1, pink or blue, so I know which your favorite is. Okay, all right, next card. Oh, I did want to show you too. For the ribbon on this one, I used the gold shimmer ribbon. Nancy says card 1, the pink one. Okay, what about the rest of you? Let's hear your vote. All right, card number 2. Okay, for this one, we're starting out with a white base. And I have cut one print This is the 4 inches by 2 inches, and the other one is 4 inches by 4 inches. All right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to lay this on here, but I'm not, let's see, which way do I want to do this? I want it this way. But I don't want to stick it down yet. So I'm setting that there. I'm going to bring this one on top, okay? And if you notice, if I slide this back, these are overlapping a fair amount, okay? There's a reason for that. So let me go ahead. I'm putting adhesive on the front of this. Now I'm going to lay this here on top and put it down. Okay, so now this piece is the size that we need for the front, but it's also sturdy enough that I can wrap ribbon around this, which is what I want to do. So I am going to use this white gauze ribbon, and this is from the, it's a bundle of ribbon. It's these two and this one. These 3 ribbons, and they're in the big catalog. Oh, and for the life of me, I forgot the name of it, so let me tell you what that is. I love this combination. It's so pretty. It's the Flowers for Every Season ribbon combo pack. You get all 3 of those rolls. But we're going to use this white, and I am going to tie a bow. So Sue likes card 2, the blue one. What about the rest of you? Let me know what you like. Okay, so I'm going to use this and tie a bow. Okay. And then I am going to cut off the extra length here. And this is going to get wrapped around right where the two prints match, or where they come together, I should say. Okay, like that. And then let me go ahead . I can see that there's another comment. Let me just see. I have more people to send the pink one to. Yep. I send way more cards to women than I do to men. So has a little more masculine look to it. But certainly could be used either way. Okay, so we've got that. Now, do you notice how my bow is a little crooked? So I'm just going to take that and pull it and get it shaped right. Okay. Then next, I'm going to use one of the things from the ephemera pack. I'm going to use this little word bubble. And using the same stamp set, the Happy and Heartfelt, I'm going to stamp Hello Baby, because I think the soft colors like that remind me of a baby card. Okay, and I have Just Jade, which is the color that's in here. And I'm going to grab, we'll just use the Post-it note. I want it stamped off a little bit. Ooh, I picked up way too much ink there. You see that? But I'm going to stamp off and then stamp it on here. Okay. And that way it's just a softer version of the Just Jade. And then this is going to go on with some dimensionals. So you can see with this paper and the ephemera pack how quickly you can put cards together. Have a whole bunch of them made up in no time. And then I'm going to take the little pink heart here. And this I'm just going to put down no dimensional. I just want it to stick up here, whoops, to the word bubble. Okay, so there is card number 2. Card number 2 in pink. Card number 2 in blue. And this is that same, from that same ribbon combo that we had there. Oh, for the inside, so here's what I did for this one. And so for the inside of here, I have one strip that is 3/4 of an inch. Whoops, I got some stuck on there. And the other one measures 1/2 an inch. And I just cut that off of what was left of the pieces that I used on the front. Okay, there is card 2. All right, and last, all right, I need 2 of these. Where did I put the other one? Well, I have it somewhere. Here it is. Okay, can't show you that yet. All right, so let's do our inside first. So again, a 4x6 piece of paper, and I cut 3/4 of an inch off of it. Nancy's not going to pick. She says they're both very cute. Okay. All right, let's put this down along the bottom edge. Okay, there's the inside. For the outside, we've got this print, and I'm going to use some of the glittered organdy ribbon, the black one. All right, and we're going to do the same thing that we did on the first one. We're going to cut the ribbon a little bit longer. We're going to do that faux knot. So let's put some adhesive on the back, and roughly in the middle is where we're going to put this. Okay, like that. Let's go ahead and attach this to the card. Like that. And then we're going to take the ribbon, tuck it under here, and just tie it in a knot. Okay. And then what I did is I took a piece of gold foil paper, and then I took the 2 largest of the hexagons, and I laid the big one on there, and then the next size right inside of it, having even spacing around it, and I ran it through the stamp cut and emboss machine, and this is what we end up with. And then this is the piece that was inside of it. Okay, so now, there it is. I have also cut a piece with the largest die out of the basic white. And with this, I'm going to stamp. We have to celebrate this. This will be in Memento ink. Okay, we have to celebrate this. Okay, so for this, I want to attach this, and I'm going to do it with the green glue, the multi-purpose glue. And just a little bit. Well, come on. Doesn't want to come out of there now. Either it all comes out at once or it doesn't come out at all, right? Find something to squirt it on. Okay, here we go. All right. This is going to go right down on it. Okay. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to kind of hold this where I want it. So I want the points to be in line with the ribbon. And then I'm going to take this piece and kind of tuck it underneath. So I'm going to go ahead and put some glue on it. And you notice here how the points are on the outside. I want this to be the same thing too, rather than the points being top to bottom. Okay, so this is going to be about here. I'm going to tuck this underneath and position it about right there. Whoop, a little crooked. There we go. Okay, and then I'm going to get out my dimensionals. And this is going to go right here. Okay, and then we're going to use some of the adhesive back hexagons. So I'm going to grab my Take Your Pick tool, and I'm going to go ahead and grab a large one, and we'll put that right there. And then a medium size. Let's bring that one about right there. And then a teeny weeny one. And we'll put that right here. So now this to me looks like it could be a wedding card or something with the gold and the black and that type of thing. Obviously write whatever. Somebody did something amazing, send this card. So this is card number 3. There's black and gold, and then here is the same one. And this is in Blushing Bride. Oh, I forgot. We want to add one more element here. And that is one of these little arrows out of the vellum. Thanks, Sue. All right, and just a little dot. With vellum, you want to hide where your adhesive is going. So I'm just putting it right on the back side of the arrows. All right, there we go. All right, so that was card 3. Card 2. And card 1. All right, so 6 different cards made with the Abstract Beauty suite with the different papers, the embellishments, the ephemera pack, the dies. So it's a really cool suite once you have an opportunity to play with it. So I did look at those that had done comments and or shared the video from last time. And I put all those names in a drawing. And the winner is getting the pastel pearls. And the winner this time was Sandy Johnson. So Sandy, if you're watching this, pop me a message. Let me know you saw this, and I will get that sent out to you in the mail. And then the last thing that I want to do, let me get this. My celebration party time. So as I said, it's going to be on, it will be on my blog tomorrow, but it's a stamp party where I combine orders together and it counts as a party, and all participants reap the host rewards. And not only do you get the host benefits, but you'll also earn celebration products, and I'm also adding a little something extra. Each participant will receive a surprise card kit from me, a card kit to make 4 different cards. So super easy to participate. Just look through the mini catalog, the annual catalog. Also check the clearance rack and the kits online at my store. Place an order of at least $100, and the host code for that Let me write this one down because it is different than this one that I have up here. So the host code for that is going to be YPBZ FVZB. Okay? YPBZFVZB. So place the order using that host code or email me with what you would like. Make sure that you choose your celebration items. Do all of that by Monday the 14th at 5 o'clock. And then I will throw all the names in a hat to see what each person wins. So like I said, could be a shopping spree valued at anywhere between $15 to $40, or you could win the half price item, or you could win the Calming Camellia stamp set, which is a host exclusive. So that's it for tonight. I want to thank you for spending a little time in my stamp room with me, and I hope you were inspired to do some stamping of your own. Try out the Abstract Beauty Suite. There's some really cool things in that. And so, until we meet again, enjoy life. Stamp something and eat chocolate. Bye-bye.